Dear students, welcome to SETI Botany classes. In this video, we will study about life cycle of terrace. Now, there are 4 videos of terrace. Now, this is the video number 1. In this video, we will discuss about habitat of terrace, different species of terrace, and morphology of terrace. Morphology is what are the external characters of the terrace. Now, this is the plant of the terrace, commonly called as ferns, and this belongs to division Filicophyta. And most of the species of terrace are terrestrial, mean they are found on the land and they grow on the mountains or on the hilly areas. Commonly occurring species are Pteris vittata, Pteris critica, Pteris quadriaurata. Now, this is the morphology of the terrace plant, that is external characters. Main plant body of terrace is sporophyte. It is diploid in genetic constitution. This is divided into stem, roots, and leaves. Now, its stem is underground, so this is called as a rhizome. When it is underground, so this will be brown in color, not green in color, and this is attached to soil by means of root system. These roots, they arise directly from the rhizome or directly from the stem, so they are called as adventitious root system. And its leaf is coiled in the young condition like the spring of a watch. So this is circinately coiled leaf in young condition. Now, mature leaves, they are big in size. So macrophylous condition, we can see the shape of the leaf. This is quite big, and this is spindle shape also. These are the pinna which are arising from the this rachis part. This part of the leaf, which is arising from the rhizome, this part up to this is called as petiole, and from where pinna are arising up to top of the leaf, this central part is called as rachis. And on this are borne pinna. We can see these are the smaller in size pinna. Again, size will keep on increasing. And at the top, again, small size of pinna are found. So this is called as spindle shape of the leaf. And this, because this is not a simple leaf, this is a compound leaf. So this is also called as pinnately compound leaf. So we can see its external characters. Main plant body is differentiated into stem, roots, and leaves. And in the young condition, this is quite like the spring of a watch. We can see in the plant, this is the circinately coiled leaves. In young condition, it is coiled. So this is called as young circinately coiled leaf. And here we can see the leaf, it is opening up. When it is maturing, this is opening up. And this is the mature leaf, like we have already discussed. Shape of the leaves is spindle shape. And the central part to which pinna they are attached, this is called as rachis. Now, this is again a leaf of the terrace. Now, these are the pinna, which are broad at the base, narrow toward the apex, and the central part of the pinna is called as midrib, and they're sessile because they don't have any stalk. They're directly arising from the rachis part of the leaf, and leaf is quite big in size, so macrophylous condition. And we can see here venation. This part is midrib, and here this part is midrib. From midrib, veins they are arising, and here you can see veins they are bifurcating near the margin. So main plant body of terrace is sporophyte. It is differentiated into rhizome, adventitious root system, and leaves. Leaves are pinnately compound leaves. They are big in size, and in the young condition, its leaf is coiled like the watch of a spring, called as circinately coiled leaf, and its pinna or leaflets, they show bifurcate venation. So this is all about morphology of the terrace. If you like my video, please like, share, and subscribe. And in subsequent videos, we will study about reproduction, then about gametophyte formation, and then about again sporophyte formation and alternation of generation. Thank you for watching.